Hello again. I was going to do another review of a book, but I think I might save that till the next video, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite books that I've read this year. So I think that's a good way to get to know me, what I like to read. I like to read a little bit of, well, I was going to say everything, but not everything. I read romance, dark romance, some more romance. I do read the occasional thriller. More so I listen to them as an audiobook rather than Kindle or physical. And I have just started getting into fantasy. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about some of my favorite reads so far this year. Okay, so if you watched my first video, you will know that this is coming. I mean, if you've read it, you get it. But for me, this is the first fantasy book I'd read since Harry Potter when I was a teenager. I'm 33 now. This hook, line, and sinkered me. I loved it. Loved it. And then we've got an Aussie author, Jenna. Before You. This is the second book in the series. There's now 3 in the series. Sparks Fly has just released. I haven't got a paperback copy yet, but of the 3, this is my absolute favorite. I think I read this in just under 2 days when Jenna sent me the ARC. And then I didn't shut up about it. I think I was in a bit of a book slump before I started it. And yeah, I just couldn't get enough of it. Like, there was suspense, there was hotness, spiciness, just all of it. Psycho X, an Aussie author. Love you, Jenna. And I am also in the acknowledgements of this book. I mean, that does not affect how I feel about this book at all, but I'm saying when I read my name in the acknowledgements, oh my god, it was the first time my name had been in the acknowledgements. I'm so grateful. Anyway, I wanted to just mention this book because hot surfer boys get on this whole series. You need to read this book. It is, going into it, you know, I've read 1,000 Boy Kisses. I knew it would hurt my heart. Wow. I did somewhat guess what was going to happen. And it still didn't make my heart hurt any less. But you need to go meet Cromwell Dean. You need to go meet him right now. So add this to your TBR if you haven't already. A Wish for Us, Tilly Cole. Get on it. Now, I did only just finish this one, but I am including it because I finished it a couple of days ago and I legitimately cannot stop thinking about it. The Words by Ashley Jade. It is a thicker book. I loved it so much. The storyline, the characters, it definitely will stay with me for a while, this one, because I'm still thinking about it and I finished it a couple of days ago. I'm still processing it, which is why I'm not reviewing it right now, because I like to sit on it for a couple of days before I write a full review. And that goes the other way too. Like, if I think I really like a book and then it's like a couple of days later, I'm like, what was it about? Like, I just can't remember. So that's why I wait a couple of days, but I legitimately cannot stop thinking about this book. Okay, and then The Dark One by Nikki St. Crow. It was one of the first dark romances I read. I did read Hooked first, but I'll talk about that in another video. This is the second in the series, and this one was my favorite because Vane is my favorite character of the series. So it was really good to read more of his backstory, get to know him a bit better, and well, if you've read it, you know, this whole series, I was captivated by it. Like, I devoured each and every book. They're a lot thinner books, shorter books, and oh my gosh, yes, I want there to be more of these. I want there to be more, but I know that there's not. Anywho, this one. It would not be a favourites video if I did not talk about Reckless by Elsie Silver. Now, I love the whole series, Elsie Silver. Hopeless was a tiny bit of a letdown for the whole series to end on that. But, you know, I would have been happy if they finished with Reckless, to be completely honest with you. Theo was my absolute favourite, and Winter's redemption, and it was just all perfect. You know, it started off, my heart was hurting, and then their banter was so funny, and Theo is a baby daddy. Whew! But Chestnut Springs is definitely a series that, again, I wish would go on. Yeah, it was amazing. You definitely should read it. But Theo was my absolute favourite. I wish there was a Harvey book coming out, even a Harvey novella. Like, come on, give me some more Harvey. So we're in November now. This was my first book that I finished this year. So way back in January, I finished this book. Another recommendation by Kiki. Thank you very much, Kiki. I'm going to put her Instagram right there. You need to go follow her. Noah freaking Riley. Oh my God. I think I started this on New Year's Eve and I finished on New Year's Day. Every spare second I got, I was reading. It was so good. I loved it so much. Noah is book boyfriend top tier. Top tier. All the books I've spoken about, you definitely have to go and read, add to your TBR to eventually read, because I know what a TBR is like. I've added books a year and a half ago that I still haven't read because I'm a mood reader. We just go with what we know and what we like. I'm so glad I ventured into dark romance though, because that it has, oh my God. Anyways. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you have read any of these books and what you thought about them. And again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.